Hey everyone, Jerry with Vinci Digital. We are a digital marketing agency that helps businesses generate a reliable and consistent flow of high quality leads that convert. What you say about you matters, but want to know what matters more? What others say about you. And in today's virtual world, consumers are sharing their thoughts and opinions on your brand and products on a larger, more significant scale than ever before. But they aren't stopping there. Consumers are also validating their purchases based on the behavior and opinions of others. So how can your brand benefit from this social proof phenomenon when creating campaigns and marketing strategies? Let's dive in. But first, what is social proof? Social proof is a psychological concept that says people tend to copy what others do when they're not sure of themselves. It's closely related to the idea of herd mentality. A 2022 survey taken by Brand Rated found that 83% of consumers read reviews as part of their decision-making process. The study further confirmed that consumers want to see how many others use a product or service and what they think before they choose a brand. Another tool in the social proof asset collection, testimonials. You'll often see testimonials on websites and on social media pages, encouraging consumers to engage with the brand based on their experience with it. It's the same concept that's led millions of brands worldwide to hire social media influencers to share their products. While social proof can be put to work in a lot of ways, many may not realize that it can also work through online ads. While ads are one way to increase brand awareness, it's not always easy to make an impression. That's where social proof comes in. Social proof can be the secret ingredient to making your ads stand out. So what types of social proof work best in ads? There are plenty of forms of social proof that brands can implement into their ads, but the key is to figure out what your audience will be affected by the most. So here are some tools you can use in your social proof tool belt. So number one is the FOMO approach. FOMO is what makes social proof such a compelling option in marketing. FOMO stands for fear of missing out. You decide to book a reservation at the restaurant with the line out the door because you might otherwise miss out. If they think it's worth waiting for, you don't want to miss it. You can apply that same FOMO logic to your online ads by adding an element of exclusivity or frenzy for your products. For example, you might display how many people bought your product in the last month, week, or even day. Add the benefits people enjoy with your product, and that's a winning ad. Next, influence them with endorsements and testimonials. Raise your hand if you've ever been influenced into purchasing something on social media.
Guilty, guilty, guilty.
That's what we thought. Regardless of your personal feelings about social media influencers, we're all influenced every day by family, friends, and yes, even that influencer who got you to try that Miracle Growth shampoo last year. Endorsements from others, especially a well-known individual like a celebrity, can have enormous impact. When it comes to endorsements, the key is balance and authenticity. Too much feels insincere or fake. Something as simple as a quote from an influencer stating that they use the product is enough social proof for most potential buyers. Just make sure to choose someone that makes sense for your audience. A boy band member endorsing a lawnmower won't work unless they fit into your target generation. It's not all about celebrities and influencers though. Don't rule out everyday customers when it comes to valuable testimonies. Authentic and genuine reviews can be the most convincing form of social proof out there. So next up, put UGC to use. UGC stands for user generated content. It provides potential buyers with one of the most potent forms of social proof. UGC means using something someone said about your brand as a form of advertisement with their permission, of course. Hold up, don't get UGC mixed up with testimonials or endorsements. The big difference is that UGC is unsolicited. UGC can be something someone told you about your product or service, something they tagged you in on social media, or even an award you received. And don't forget about customer logos. If you have endorsements, you can use their logo to make the ad stand out. For example, if your product got a mention in Good Housekeeping or works with brands like Amazon or eBay, you can place their logo at the bottom of the ad without mentioning them in the content. Now let's talk about the best ways to use social proof in online ads specifically. When it comes to online ads, you need to remember that space is limited. Most online ads have character limits, and as we all know, it can be difficult to fit an endorsement into 30 characters. The key is to know what part of the endorsement will hit home while selecting the most impactful visual to accompany it. Finally, you need to know the channel. Different platforms have different purposes, audiences, and overall genres. Make sure you take this into consideration. LinkedIn, for example, caters to businesses and business professionals. Ads with data will make an impact on them, while a more sentimental UGC review might be passed by easily. However, on Instagram, you'll want to focus on influencer and UGC content. It has a more casual feel and it's frequented by celebrities. How you choose to use social proof will depend on many factors, including your industry, product, targeted audience, and even budget. Regardless, if you use it with intention, social proof will play a role when it comes to others' impressions of your brand. Just make sure you're taking advantage of the opportunities it presents. If you want to learn more about how social proof can get to work for your brand or what other opportunities are available in your market, contact us and schedule a 30-minute strategy session for free. Thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. I'll chat with you again soon.